Good afternoon, CFM. It's Coach Matt with our Friday workout. Let's begin today with 3 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and then everybody grab a mini band. We got a couple exercises to do with it. The first one is just a monster walk, and I want you to go the whole length of the room. Make different directions, right? So forward, and every time my foot touches the ground, I'm pressing those knees out against the tension of the band. Next round, maybe go sideways, right? If you do another round, or if you want to do extra, try to go backwards, right? All these different directions to hit the hips in different directions as well. And then I want you to take the band off your feet and put it on your hands. We're gonna do 8 reps of a plank star position. So I'm gonna show you right here. So the star is down, down, up, and then out, okay? So from this plank position, I'm gonna make each of those different 6 positions with my hands as I'm doing it. That was 1. So up, down, out. That's 2. Get 8 reps of that and then come up out of the plank. Hopefully it takes you about a minute to do that, and you get a little bit of extra shoulder activation when we do that. The last one is reverse lunge to heel touch. So reverse lunge, I'm gonna twist towards the leg that's forward to try to touch my heel, and then in one motion, I'm gonna spin around and come up and touch my toe, and then take the other leg, step back, twisting the opposite direction again, touch my heel, roll back, and up for the toe touch. So a little bit of coordination, a little bit of balance, a little bit of dynamic stretch, all those things wrapped into one little movement there, okay? After you finish that, bench press warm-up sets. The benches are sets of 6 today, so we're in like the moderate to, I won't say higher rep range, right, but moderate rep range, moderate percentage range, tapping out in the mid 70s, the high 70s for percentages. We're gonna do a superset on the first 3 rounds only of a single arm chest fly. So the chest fly we would normally do with dumbbells laying down on the bench. Today we're just doing a different variation with the band, and it's got this little anti-rotation component to it because we're only doing it with 1 arm at a time. So that means your core and your stance has to resist the twist of that band. So let's say I'm in line with the band right now, pulling straight out from the rig. I'm gonna take 1 big step back, right? And then a few steps out, so I got some tension on that band, and then without rotating my torso or my shoulders, I'm pulling that band across the front of me until my arm is about the midline with my chest, and then extend back out. So squeeze, and then extend back out, squeeze, and extend back out. You should feel all the muscles in your pec on that side contracting when you pull that band across your body. And then obviously we do the other side, right? Just facing the opposite direction. 10 reps on each side of that, and then finish your bench presses. When you get done, there's an accessory and extra credit circuit if you would like to take advantage of that. You could either do it as a Metcon, do it for time, or you could just do it for completion and get the good quality reps out of it, okay? So 3 rounds through, a max duration, chin over the bar hold, plus an eccentric pull-up. That's exactly what it sounds like, right? So you can go underhand, you can go overhand, but get your chin over the bar somehow, even if you need to use a band or use your tippy toes, right? And we're just holding that chin over the bar as long as you can, and then lowering yourself down as slowly as you can, and it's only 1 rep of that, right? I would like for it to take quite a while, so 15, 20 seconds of that would be fantastic to have that tension on your hands for that amount of time. Next, you're gonna go into 12 reps of a heavy dumbbell or kettlebell RDL plus shrug, right? So I would have 2 objects, heavy objects, and we're just doing Romanian deadlifts plus a shrug. So I'm not gonna touch the ground with them. Stand up and shrug. Reach down, stand up and shrug. So 12 reps of that, kettlebell, dumbbell, doesn't really matter what you do. Don't hit your legs with it, and stand with a relatively narrow stance. And again, we're not touching the ground. It's a Romanian deadlift, trying to just get a good stretch of the hamstrings and then a good shrug of the traps at the top. Next one, we'll have your bar in a rack for this one. And we're doing 8 reps on each side of a back rack lunge, right? Or a barbell lunge, just stepping back, touching the knee to the ground. And every time we step back to the middle, and I would like to alternate legs. So left, right, and make sure you step back to the middle every time you do that one. And then the last one is just a 60-second plank. And the coach's challenge, or the alternate version of this, would be a static handstand hold for 30 seconds, right? So it's not as long, but it's a much more challenging position if you want to do that. Do a handstand hold for 30 seconds. And that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great one and be ready for some Gaza prep tomorrow.